We all know that space. It is the gap between where you are right now and where you desperately want to be. You are sitting in the middle of your current reality. Maybe it is stressful, maybe it is stagnant, and you are trying to manifest a version of your future that feels like a fantasy. You look at that dream, and you look at your life, and the doubt creeps in, making you wonder how you can possibly convince yourself this is real, when everything around you says it is not. But today we are going to look at the secret to closing that gap, because it is not about positive thinking. It is about the science of earning your own belief. It is about understanding that the mind is a landscape that you must cultivate with deliberate daily intention, rather than just hoping for things to improve on their own. You really only have two choices. You can be a chronic disbeliever, or you can be a creator. If you choose disbelief, your brain will become a relentless, high-functioning detective. It will search your life for every piece of evidence to prove that you are stuck, that the relationship will not work, that the health challenge is permanent, or that you simply are not enough. It will justify your fear as being realistic. But the person who believes in possibility understands a much harder, more beautiful truth. You cannot have true belief without consistent, unwavering effort. No one is going to hand you that confidence. It has to be earned through the trenches of your own daily discipline. It starts the moment you stop saying that you believe this works for everyone else and start saying that you need to prove to yourself that it works for you. This is the act of taking full ownership of your existence. That is the moment you get off the bleachers and step onto the field. Think about the people who have truly transformed their lives. When they talk about their journey, they do not talk about luck or sudden breakthroughs. They talk about the days they did not want to show up. They talk about the days they felt sick, the days their family thought they were crazy, the days the internal voice whispered that this was all a waste of time and that you should just give up. They did the work anyway. They did not go 50% in, and they did not just wait to see if it worked. They committed 100% to the effort. They came up against their own shadow, their deepest pain, their greatest fear, their crushing self-doubt, and they pushed through. They were not fighting for immediate results. They were fighting for their own integrity. When you do the thing you said you were going to do, even when you do not feel like it, you are building a new identity, or signaling to your brain that your word to yourself is absolute, unshakable law. So, how do you actually do it? You have to move beyond the physical world and into the realm of the subconscious. You have to find a way to feel the emotion of your future right now. Not when the money arrives, not when the scan comes back clear, not when the external validation finally comes, but today. You have to condition your body to match the mind of your future. When you meditate and when you visualize, you are surrendering the fear of your past and replacing it with the profound gratitude of your future. You are essentially teaching your nervous system that the future has already happened. If you get up from your practice and you believe in your future less than when you started, you did not overcome yourself. But if you sit in that chair until you can actually feel that sense of relief and that sense of victory, that is the moment you change. You are literally rewiring your brain to recognize success as your baseline. There is a profound, almost invisible power in community. When you see someone who looks just like you, someone who has faced the same diagnosis, the same fear, the same wall, and they break through, it stops being theoretical. It becomes a blueprint. It becomes a standard of human potential. Their success is infectious. It proves that no one is so special that they are excluded from the possibility of transformation. When you witness another person rising, it shatters the illusion of your own limitations. It makes you realize that if they can do it, there is no biological or philosophical reason why you cannot. So here is your challenge. Stop waiting for a sign. Stop waiting for the perfect conditions or for life to get easier before you decide to become who you were meant to be. Stop waiting for the world to give you permission. If you want it, you will find the way. But first, you have to decide that you are no longer willing to live in the limitations of your past. Stop looking at your current reality as the final word and start looking at your daily effort as the opening chapter of a new life. Your future is not a destination you arrive at. It's a version of yourself that you build every single day through your choices and your grit. It is waiting for you in the shadows of your doubt. It is waiting for you to claim it.